Sure, we're excited about playing Louisiana Lafayette this weekend. Our homecoming game, first time we've played at home in almost a month, and opportunity for us to get to 5-0 in the league. And Billy's done a great job there in his first year at Lafayette. I think those guys in Georgia Southern are the hottest teams in the league right now. Billy's doing a great job with them offensively. They're extremely balanced, averaging just above 230 yards in the run game and passing game. I think they have the number one offense in the conference right now. I've been really impressed with the quarterback, Nunez. They've been extremely efficient. They've got three of the best running backs in the league, and you can see their offensive line getting better each and every week. And they've had several different wideouts that stepped up for them. And like I said, really since the second half of that Alabama game, they ran the ball 200-plus yards versus Alabama, which is saying something. Since the second half of that game, I think they've played as well as anybody in our league. Defensively, they're getting better. Ron Roberts, who's really well thought of, is their defense coordinator, and you can see those guys getting better, and they're currently leading the Western Division of our conference. So, team that we've got a lot of respect for. We've got to continue to get better. We had a solid win over South. Seems like a long time ago. It was a week ago Tuesday, and so we're hungry to get back out on the field. And November football is kind of what it's about.
Thank you very much, Coach. Our first questions come from Dan McDonald with The Advocate. Please go ahead, Dan.
Morning, Coach. Can you talk a little bit about the divisional alignment this year and how that's sort of you talked about November football. November football still has meaning basically for all 10 teams in the league.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at the standings and all that kind of stuff just yet. We've approached it, going back to the summers. We just talked about one of our goals is to win our division. And if we win our division, have an opportunity to play in the championship game. Lafayette's not a divisional game, but it's really important. We've got to maintain pace with the other top teams in the Eastern Division, which is where we're at. But yeah, I think it's definitely added some intrigue. And I always talk about the contenders and the pretenders they're separated in November, and I'm eager to find out which one we are.
Can you talk a bit about what you saw? You mentioned the Louisiana team, what you saw them offensively, and what you sort of have to watch for.
Well, I think Billy and that staff have done a great job, and I'm not just saying that because we're playing them this week. They really have. They've done a really good job. Thought they did a great job at Arizona State last year, just going back and watching them over the summer. The running the football, I think first and foremost, they've established a run game really since they started playing well, and they've got three of the top running backs in our league. The number 9 is really a physical kid. He's hard to tackle, and it's something that we're really going to have to work on this week. The Mitchell kid coming off the huge game on Saturday where he had over 100 yards receiving and had a couple huge explosive plays. And number 4 they bring in who's more of their scat type back. I mean, all three of them are really good, and they've got a number of wideouts that different guys have stepped up at different times during the year, which speaks to their depth. But I think they're really difficult to prepare for. They're a lot of different formations, different unbalanced looks. They motion quite a bit. But I think it all starts in everything's built off their ability to run the football.
Appreciate it, Coach.